wrestler my whole life since I was 5 years old. So competition was never like the scariest thing. You know, we competed on average 35 to 45 times every season. So for about 12 seasons, 13 seasons I did that. Keep thinking on the game, learning new moves to start it for the next year. And I've tried to take that same mentality to, to mixed martial arts. I know it has something to do with the wrestling background as far as the footwork. I don't have traditional boxing footwork. I move like a wrestler, which is very much in and out between being in range, being out of range. And then controlling the clinch obviously is a big thing. So I'm very comfortable moving, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 directions right in front of someone. My first 15 fights, I don't think I hit anybody, to be honest. It was all wrestling. I went to Australia to fight, and instead of wasting $2,000 on one plane ticket to stay for a weekend, I said, I'm going to stay and fight one more time for you. So I went over for a fight again in another city, and they got offered a coaching job. I jumped on that. I coached for 2 years in one gym. In the last 2 years in Australia, after I left that one gym job, I've just been a bit of a free agent, living off coaching and fight money. I took my first around-the-world plane ticket, and part of that trip was here to Tiger. So I finally got the opportunity to come out here. Ray put me up, treated me like a VIP, let me do a seminar free for the students, very much like this trip. So ever since that first one, I've been trying to get my butt back here. The best thing about training about Tiger is you concentrate only on training. If you've got bad food in you got whatever in you, diet's bad, whatever, you come here, you sweat it all out, man. I see guys smoking every day, but they still look like, pictures of health because they're just sweating it all out. Yeah, you come here and you get fit and you feel pretty good pretty quick. Everything else outside of that is pretty cruisy. Everything's cheap. You can go feed yourself for $2. You can go grab a beer for $2 if that's your thing. You can go shopping at the markets. I think I just did Christmas shopping for 2 years. Spent about 150 to 200 Australian dollars. So that was an amazing experience. That was just last night, so that's why I still got this glow about me. That and this weird orange stuff I'm drinking. Painful, slightly frustrating, but definitely an eye-opener. I would not try to go tit for tat with anyone that's trained Muay Thai for more than a couple of years, especially if they were Thai. They just have so many tricks and so many subtle little moves, and kind of like me wrestling, they can be very cheeky about it. They can give you an opening just to sweep you, or let you try something just to make you look silly. But then there's that violent side of it, when they just want to come and hammer you, bah, 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 whack, and they hit like tree trunks, man. It feels like a cricket bat coming sideways through your forearm. So yeah, it's a bit of a different game for me, but mixed martial arts, I know I can double leg a couple of these guys, so I'm fairly happy. What's the deal with me not getting in for quite a long time? First is I started my career at like 14 and 6. So at one point, like I said, I was like, I think I ended up 14 and 6, I went 21 and 7. But being young and in my prime, supposedly that kind of ruined me. But to be fair, I wasn't really getting paid. So in my mind, those could have been amateur fights. That said, after California, I went off to Australia. Being in Australia wasn't really going to put me on the map and make me marketable, but I just kept winning, plugging along. I took the super fight versus Hector Lombard, even though I had dropped a weight class. And yeah, he's went on to do great things at his weight. I went on to do pretty well at mine, and I finally got my call. One fight of the night, fighting Chris Lytle in a unanimous decision victory, and yeah, life's been good since then. UFC is important because it raises your profile. You know when you're going to fight for the most part. They give you a nice, good lead-in because they want you to show up prepared. The UFC gives you every chance to succeed. I truly believe that. I think now, with my coaching acumen, as I keep building that, and I've got this profile with UFC, I should be able to coach the rest of my life and not have to get a 9 to 5. Dennis Hallman, the Superman. He submitted my former college wrestling coach twice back in the day. I know that's just a bit of a storyline kind of playing in. He's a very dangerous opponent. He's 35 years old. He's been around a long time. He's got a few more fights than I do, and he's probably got a better submission game than me. But I think I'm a better wrestler, hoping I'm a better striker, and I see how this dance plays out.